Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford, Paddock. I am Adam McKola, and we are here in the beautiful Bangkok. You are in the city of Bangkok. We have arrived here today, and right behind me, you can see the Manchester United team bus as they've just arrived back from training. And I can't lie, I've just been knocking about Bangkok, just bumped into my boy Anthony Marshall. We are having a blast of a time, and we've only been here a matter of hours. But we have got loads of news to get stuck into. And while we're here in Bangkok, we will be updating you guys with all the latest news from Manchester United and everything else as well regarding transfers and those kind of things. Is Christian Eriksen going to join up on this tour at some point? Is Frankie de Jong going to join up on this tour at some point? All these questions need to be answered, and we'll be answering them hopefully while we're out here this summer. But we'll also be at the preseason friendly games as well, making loads of content from them. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. But let's get stuck into the news. The first story that we have got is from Joe Bernstein of the Mail, and he says Thomas Tuchel is reluctant to move for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I've just been speaking to a Thai Manchester United fan, and he's been telling me about his disappointment about Cristiano Ronaldo not being here and what that means, to the fans and those kind of things. And we'll be getting, videos like that for you guys on this channel while we're out here. And there's a lot of disappointment out here in Bangkok for Cristiano Ronaldo not being here. A lot of disappointment. Is he going to Chelsea? Is he going to another club? It's seemingly only been Chelsea that have been in for him. The talk of Bowley coming in for Cristiano Ronaldo has been vast. But apparently, Thomas Tuchel is reluctant to move for Cristiano Ronaldo. If the manager isn't going to move for him after the mistakes they made with Romelu Lukaku last season, I can't see them looking to make the same mistakes again. I just really can't. So Chelsea looking like, if they go by Tuchel's word, are out of the race for Cristiano Ronaldo, which then begs the question, who would he sign for? Bayern Munich seemingly stepping back from him. Everybody else seemingly stepping back away from him. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, none of those guys can afford him or want him. Where's Ronnie going to end up? Manchester United, though, and Steve Bates of The People says Cristiano Ronaldo is still expected to join Manchester United's pre-season tour after being given extended time off for personal reasons. Now, there's also this backdrop of personal reasons, personal issues as to why he's not training with Manchester United. Would he still be training even if he wanted to leave and he didn't have those personal issues? That's a possibility, do you know what I mean? So let's say he's just not here because of personal issues, then it's a bit mad to have these conversations. But with the backdrop of those rumours, with all the talk about him potentially wanting out from Man United, you have to kind of think, surely he should be here. Is he taking a swipe at Man United by not being here? Manchester United will have a lot of commercial responsibilities while they're out here. They'll have a lot of things that they need to do with fans and with sponsors and those kind of things. Cristiano Ronaldo not being here does not help them one jot in terms of that. Now, Jaap Stam has been giving his thoughts on Manchester United's chase for Lisandro Martinez, and he suggests that Lisandro Martinez could actually play at central defensive midfield. There's been a lot of talk about Lisandro Martinez's height and him only being 5'9". He continues to be linked with Manchester United. Fabio Cannavaro was only 5'9", and he turned out to be one of the greatest centre-backs ever. Of course, that isn't going to be the same path for everybody, but the height doesn't really concern me with Lisandro Martinez. And obviously, we've also got the insight from Jaap Stam saying he could even play him in front of the defence. The article says the Argentinian centre-back is a priority signing for the new Old Trafford boss, who has headed off on United's summer tour. Without the defender, as club's chiefs tried to reach agreement with Ajax, who are demanding £50 million. Big Jaap Stam said, you can see that Ten Hag's approach is clearly to dominate games and to control the opponent's half, and that the Martinez has speed, skill and tactical awareness which would allow him to play that role well. I'm not sure. I would like a player signed for that position that's an actual number 6, that's an actual DM, and not someone that's just being played there in a new role. Of course, he could be amazing in it, but he's a centre-back by trade. Let's bring him in to play centre-back. Talking about Lisandro Martinez, though, sources close to Lisandro Martinez camp say he is losing patience with Ajax. Martinez has made it clear he wants to join United and is urging Ajax to get a deal done in the next 48 hours. So not only you've got Lisandro Martinez trying to force a move, we've also got talk as well about potentially Antony coming into the club and how Erik Ten Hag is demanding we sign both of those players. If Manchester United were to bring in Christian Eriksen, we're bringing Frankie de Jong, bring in Terrell Malacia, who's already here. If you manage to bring in those signings and Lisandro Martinez and Antony, it starts to bolster the squad a bit in a lot of positions that you need filling. I still think we need to fill central defensive midfield, unless, of course, your man's going to play there. But I can't see Martinez being brought in for that. I think Martinez has been brought in to play centre-back, and that's where he'll play. And, of course, we'll still need to address that position. It doesn't feel like the club are going to address that position this summer, but who knows what happens. We've got so many signings we need to do. Fingers crossed the DM is on that list somewhere. Let us know your thoughts, though, in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that jazz. As I said, we're out here in Bangkok. That is the team bus. And if you can see on the team bus, it says Manchester United versus Liverpool on the 12th of July. Yes, we'll be at that game. United against Liverpool. We'll be there getting coverage. We'll be there speaking to fans. And we'll be there throughout the tour as well, doing the business. So keep it locked, because not only are we here out in Bangkok, we're going to be heading to Melbourne. We're going to be heading to Perth. Jay's heading to Norway at some point. Come say hello to the people, man. What's going on? Let them know I'm not on my own.
How come you're doing the news anyway? We get to Thailand and you start doing the news.
Yeah, the big boys are here now. Get out, get out, get out. Joe, come on. Good thinking.
Just brought some waters in that for the
vodka,
tour.
that's vodka. That,
Just brought some vodkas for the tour, yeah.
Yeah. Nice one. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit.